Hi, this is Brian with Casualty Power Sports. We're going to talk about tunes today. Our phone number is 505-716. So many people in the industry like to go to bigger tires. This machine has larger tires on it. This machine has a turbo from Evo, and it was tuned. So we're going to bring in the tunes today. So we can do a stage 1 tune. That's going to allow us to, some people drive with 2 feet and they get error codes on their car, and the error codes are going to be eliminated with some of the tunes, especially Can-Ams. They will tell you not to drive with 2. When people add bigger tires, they want to go with a tune. They want to get back to the stock horsepower, and the tune will get you your 35 lift and better rollability, and your tune will get you closer to back to stock power, because they will rob some power due to weight and rotational mass. Now, unfortunately, when you go to 35s, you lose your braking power, and we could talk about that in another video, but we do a Willwood setup, super killer, but it is a pricey setup. So going back to tunes, your fan turns on earlier. So most fans turn on at 200 to 205. Your fan's supposed to turn on to 180 to 180. That way you're not looking at your gauge going, oh my Lord, my car is hitting 215. It gets your cooling started earlier. Therefore, when you hit to 200 to 205, it knocks you back down. Another misnomer of tunes is everybody's scared to do it. The stage 1 tune, super safe, super fair. It eliminates a lot of the light codes, such as misfire codes, and it keeps you on the trail happier, and you don't have these funky little detections of something that may not. You can do a stage 2 tune, stage 3 tune, that you're gonna have to do boost tubes, you're gonna have to do a blow off valve, you're gonna also have to do a muffler, which is super cool because you're gonna get more horsepower. It's gonna sound a lot better, you're gonna get more horsepower. One negative thing with mufflers you have to be careful with is if you trail ride, it gets a little loud. So just, it is what it is. But a lot of mufflers have the button that you can make it super loud and the button that you can shut it off and make it quiet. That's awesome. So Evo has one of those. It's called the Captain's Choice. So we do Wayland tunes, we do Evo tunes, we'll do anybody else's tune, but we specialize in those 2 today. We use the code shooter, super simple. You bring your machine in, give it to me for an hour, we plug that in, we tune it, we give it back to you, and you go. So it's as simple as that. And then clutching is another thing. So if you get past the stage 1 tune, you may have to do some clutching. Ibex clutching, we push that 110%, very good luck. So yeah, super beneficial with it.
One of the things I had heard or read about was it can adjust the power at the low end, medium end, and high end based on the tune. Is that true?
I bet some tunes do. I don't know specific ones that do that. Usually these are broadband tunes where they're just going to benefit the car from mid-throttle all the way up. Like I said, we have specialized in 2 different kinds of tunes. There could be many other tunes. You know, they can tune the car specific to what you do. So I'm sure you could do a rock crawl car. I'm sure you can do a sand dune car. But every tune that we've done is an in-betweener, so you can go to all 3. So if you're questioning yourself on a tune and you want a little bit of comfort, the tunes, people fear that you are voiding the warranty. Yes, I would wait until your warranty's over. Most cars have 6-month warranties. Some cars have 2 years. You just need to double check on that, because if you do go to the dealership with a tune, especially one that they had to open your ECU up to crack open, to crack the tune, they will know. So that's one thing to be a little bit afraid of. But if you're out of your warranty, and you don't go explosive, I'm super cautious on things just like everybody else is. I don't want to do a stage 3 tune with all this stuff just because I want to keep a stock engine's more reliable. I mean, that's just the way it is. But we all know that coming from the factory, they run lean for EPA, and they're going to run a lot better adding a little bit of fuel to it. So if we do the right tune, I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. I would definitely push it. I've had very good success with doing a stage 1 tune in a stock vehicle, and people see the benefits of it. And I truly believe that it's a good thing to do.